Hey guys, History Guru is here, and today I want to show you a battle on one of my favorite tanks for right now, Cromwell's. I play in a platoon with my friend, he's in a Hellcat, and we play an interesting battle. So it's Airfield, and on this battle I want to show you what you can do on Cromwell, as well I want to talk about the strategies on this map and interesting matchmaking. Let me pause for a second. So it's a tier 7 battle. I'm tier 6 tank. We have 5 tier 7 tanks. Enemy has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 tier 7 tanks. In addition to that, they have 5 heavies versus our 1, 2, 2 heavies. And on top of that, 4 of the tier 7 heavies are T29s, which on this map can be absolute monsters when they go on a hull down on those hills. So as you can see, matchmaking is not really fair. Well, arguable, right? But regardless, my friend and I we decided we are going to play a very conservative style, no rushing, figuring out where the enemy is and see what happens next. So I'm going to go in the middle, and my friend is going to go into the square D2. That's the spot where tank destroyers usually sit. And here's something about this map. There's a line J where often players like to go and sit there and e for on each map, to me, there is a place I call either noob corner, noob line. So this is what I call a noob line. I don't really like going there, and I don't recommend you going there. Let me explain why. Let me pause for a second here. So line J, right? This is the kind of a line where tanks usually sit half of the game, if not entire game, and go back and forth exchanging shots while battle is decided elsewhere. So you just sit there, you cannot get out of there, you cannot get forward, move forward, and you just sit there. Second point is that line is much easier to defend than to push through. So you can defend with few tanks, well, given two adequate teams. Uh, and with the support of artillery, 2-3 tanks can defend much bigger enemy force. When there's no artillery, yeah, a little bit valuable. Okay, I'll give you that. Still, very passive spot. And on certain occasion, I may consider going there. Say I'm playing KV4 and it's tier 8-9 battle, and I see that I have good teammates. That's why I use XVM for, and I see they all went north and middle, and I can use my heavy, well-armored KV4 to sit there and use side scraping technique or body angling to defend or push through that position. But great majority of the time, I simply ignore that line. Again, for this map, that's the worst place to go on this map. Continue. This is the spot when I sometimes come first, because here you can intercept and get a couple of free shots on enemy tanks. New players, not very experienced players, usually rush through here, or sometimes you can see heavy tanks that going the road and then turn my left on the hill on my left. So just sit and wait. And again, neither myself nor my platoon mate we're not in any hurry. So we discovered T29s. There they are. That's the platoon. I have fail moment in each game, and this is this game's fail moment for me. I should not have shot that T29. I was too eager to shoot him, and I'll be smarter from now on. So we have 3 T29s here. We have our two very smart players of ours, sarcasm alert, pushing line J. Just watch that line J with like one eye, see what's gonna happen to them. And I'm just sitting there because I have T29s here, and I want to make sure I spot them at all times and occasionally shoot them when I feel it's safe. But more than anything else, I'm simply waiting. Look how cute they are, those two 29s with their little ears and watching, looking, hold down position. Oh, I'm sitting and waiting. Really, in this situation, when your enemy is stronger and has heavier armor, it's always better to allow them to make a mistake. I wanted to pull down back here and shoot through the bush, but I was too late. And here I have a series of failures trying to penetrate the T29s. I have 145 millimeters penetration on this gun. Um, but again, kind of going fail after fail, those tanks are angled, and don't really see them. I cannot just only seeing their shape. It's hard to snipe into the weak spots. Regardless, you saw what happened. Those tanks. Remember those two tanks on J line? Um, they're going to die quickly. Those are the smartest player on my team, and again, I'm kind of waiting here. What happens? It's 0-3, but if like on my tank, if I try to rush, move forward, I'll probably die. Um, I guess the only one good thing that those two tanks did who went line J, they forced half of the enemy team to move to a line J and actually make the smart move going. Now it's enemy team that will be pushing line J, and hey, there's no defenders. Uh, they see victory is close, and actually they could. It's 1-4. What enemy team where they were wrong? They all sit here in the middle road and in line J, and nobody sits in the like they don't have forces on line D and E, lines D and E in our East tank and our PZ5 M10 basically have a chance to shoot them from the side. Finally, I penned the T29. 3-6. Alright, so I think it's time to deal with the guys on line J. See. And this is how you defend. It's real easy to defend when you have breakthrough there. Just sit here and finish them off. T29, T20, I'm sorry. He's so busy trying to kill 10 health points Hellcat. He doesn't even know who's shooting him. Look at him. Alright. And score is 7-7. Because half of the team were going through line J. Well, not half of the team, few tanks that were otherwise useless. So there's IS tank. He doesn't see me, I shoot him. Hellcat is next to me, shooting him. Su-100 from the hill, killing him. And all of a sudden, it's even game. So, and it's kind of time to do something for me. It's time to try to figure out where the rest of their tanks are and finish it off. So we have 3 tier 7, they have only 1 tier 7 left. When it started, it didn't look good to us. Now I feel pretty good. Now we lost IS. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to snipe M6. As I saw he sits in showing his fat side to me. So I got him 2 times, now he's hidden. I'm not going to stay here, I'm going to turn around. Because I figured I'll turn around, they think I'm up the hill. Well, I will flank T29. and with the help of friends. It's 11-11. We have one tier 7 and 3 green tier 6 tanks versus the tier 6 and 3 tier 5s. Game is over, and I'll just stop it here, show you after game reports. The rest of the game is simply going to the base and finding them and executing. So that's the game, guys. And here are the after battle reports. As you see, I got a nice amount of credits, a nice amount of experience, that's triple. And first on my team in score, and at the end I had 2400 in damage. And guys, I think I played well, and my team most importantly played well. But really, what happened here, the enemy team played extremely poor. They chose wrong position. They sent too many tanks on lane J. They were sitting on the old T29s in the middle doing nothing. They didn't send many tanks on the north of the field. Really, it was them losing them battle. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to my channel, leave your comments, likes and dislikes, and I'll see you in the next video.